Last week, I unexpectedly wrote a hate mail online for some reason. That I took it down and wrote a message saying it's not the new Brianna that came to this world. It's manipulation. While I was walking home, there was this girl named Regina Harmon came over to me, and made a lie about Lex talking crap about my band Calico Souls behind our backs. And she brainwashed me with some fake screenshot of his post to make it look like he meant to say it. She later expected me to write a hurtful post to Stephanie about the band. While on the inside, I didn't want to. I did wrote it because I want my bracelet back after she stole it. It was not my intention to become the new Brianna. I said, I stand by what I say, because I thought Regina was telling the truth. She obviously was not. And I know Lex would never hurt our feelings in any way.
I think Regina is really just so mad about me dumping her friend Stephanie for cheating on me and ditching the Three Stooges.
And so she tried to bring you back to Stephanie and Jerome by what I told you what happened.
That may be, but I feel like she tried to make me feel the pain that Jerome and Stephanie did, brainwashing the whole student body to give me the hate.
I really hate being a bad person.
I know. Me too. And I'm sorry that this Regina girl had to do that.
Meanwhile, this is going on. There's this new sophomore student with autism who has been through with the abuse she's experiencing back in middle school in Wilford Heights, along with her brother in 11th grade.
Please welcome our new students, Hunter and Payton Peterson.
Yeah, let's hope we don't have to see Sutton again.
I might remember this girl's face back when I was in 8th grade and she was in 7th grade. I think she's holding something back. Maybe it has something to do with this Sutton guy who raped me back then.
So Hunter, has Sutton ever escaped his jailhouse?
No, not at all. Besides, Payton was so thrilled that Leslie threw him away after torturing her. Sutton has abused Payton before he went after Leslie. I don't know what went over him to do this scummy move towards these two girls. Payton was too scared if she ever told someone. Sutton thinks no one would believe her just because she's autistic.
He's the worst cousin I've ever had.
He doesn't shave. He doesn't bathe after getting registered.
Payton's doing just fine by now. We've been taking family therapy sessions before we moved here.
I have been proving myself time and time. I was homeschooled for 5 years.
Do you like to sing?
Besides singing, I also learned how to play a bass guitar, make candy necklaces and bracelets, and took ballet lessons when I was 2.
We were little peanuts.
I also started exercising when I was 7. I'm more stronger than Sutton. And I'm gonna blow him up and blow up those bullies and then they'll stop. Or will Sutton ever?
Stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need.
You know, you're not actually a terrible friend to these people.
Really?
Jessica may have screamed at you. But she's not a terrible friend either. I love to see what you and your band can do on stage. You're special. You're fantastic. You belong at Moonlight High School.
What do you think I should do?
I think you should come back.
Why?
So I won't be known at school as the girl with the lame little sister who quit on her high school journey. And I think you girls were really good on Ash Wednesday.
Thanks, sis.
And try not to pull out your eyelashes a lot when you're nervous.
think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time.
Brianna, you're back. Have you ever thought about meeting new students?
Haven't met them yet.
I think you can guess who are they. A hint is interestingly a fun fact. These people are cousins of Kylie and Stephanie.
Well, it doesn't ring the bell. That I saw this family who moved into my neighborhood. I met this girl named Payton who's blonde with a pink shirt, blue eyes, and she gave me a candy bracelet. She seemed pretty shy too.
You guessed it right.
Hey Hunter, how are things going for you two?
Just great.
Hey Payton, why the long face?
She's a little cranky. She just woke up. Payton, you remember giving Brianna a candy bracelet that day, don't you?
I love it. It looks cute. She can be a very good jewelry maker, but with candy and then. So Payton, tell me something about you.
I was in ballet class with Leslie since I was 2. I also had a friendship issue back in Wilford Heights Junior High on Courtney's 13th birthday. In science class at Wilford Heights Junior High, I met and befriended this girl named Katherine Ackerman, who was getting bullied because of her weight. We were best friends until all of a sudden in 7th grade, she started to hate me.
Maybe we'll get lucky if Katherine won't come.
I only invited her over here to prove her attitude.
I really hope she doesn't ruin it for us.
I really don't know why she hated me all of a sudden.
We heard that Katherine walks in and gets to do a solo in choir. I don't think she earned it. She's barely in tune.
Well, speak of a devil. Look who finally came.
It's Katherine.
We thought you gave up on us.
Well, I did get lost.
Whatever, Katherine.
Oh, don't start.
What the fuck ever.
How many candy bars have you had?
Katherine's been fighting with other kids at junior high. So, when she came into my party, I wasn't really excited to see her. Are you gonna bully us? Because I feel like, every time we're in the choir room,
Yeah.
every time we say something, you always jump ahead and twist everything in our mouths.
You know I just talk loud. My voice gets loud. It's not believe how I talk. I'm here to enjoy myself this week, and to watch you guys sing, and to watch you guys dance. And everyone claims that I'm bullying.
Well, I feel like I've been dealing with it all semester and I really don't want to anymore.
You told me to shut up quite a few times.
Well, because sometimes I just wish you would.
Well, I wish you would.
Oh, I am.
I really wish you would.
I take bullying very seriously.
And I do too, and I'm not doing it, so I'm just listening to you guys accusing me of it.
I think what the issue at the times, Katherine, is at the tone, and what you're saying is very intense.
You're sitting here listening to this skinny mini who's a sin, and fat shames me behind my back.
Call me skinny mini again. I guess I just got a little sick and tired of her constant telling us why she hates me, why she hates Leslie, why do we need to accept her, and why the hell do we need to like her? And you know what? I'm gonna put my foot down because I'm stronger than her. I can tell you how many students have said they have seen you at school standing there with your hot dogs and ice cream blizzards. You are nothing but an intimidating biche. I don't know if I was pissed that Katherine had been treating us crappy all year, or that she was ruining the party. All I know is I don't want to see her face any longer. Go away. You've eaten enough.
Guess what? You can have this back.
Why does Katherine hate you?
Katherine hates me because she thinks autism is a sin.
It's okay. We are here.
You have us as true friends.
And she's jealous that I have an awesome singing voice in choir, and that I'm skinny. And so she constantly calls me skinny mini whenever I walk by. If it was my party, then I'll cry if I want to.
Ha. That is good.
Good night.
What a fabulous birthday that was.
You know what? Catherine's a bitch. I'm glad Katherine didn't move here.
Who knows where she is now?
I remembered that I always want a girl from ballet class to fight evil. I can't do this alone.
Well, now's the time we can have this memory again if your ex-best friend ever came here. So, you want me to teach you meditating because you were raped too?
Yeah, I'm still traumatized from that night I was abused by my brother. I think you know him. He has light brown hair and he's neck bearded.
Yeah, I know him. Do you know where he is now?
Probably at a mental hospital in Tyndale. My cousin Stephanie bullies me a lot, but at least she doesn't slut-shame me. She actually felt really bad for me when she found out, even though she does the seducing thing.
She flirts with guys because Lex dumped her for cheating on him.
Oh, that explains.
Well, anyway, I started meditating with a good friend of mine. Her name is Rose. She was molested before, but it was another man. His name is Marty. He abused other girls before, and he got some of them pregnant. But thankfully, Rose didn't. You'll find the inner peace soon enough to get a hold of you. I managed to do that for my anger and ups and downs. So, I want you to sit up straight, and put your fingers out like this. And, you close your eyes, and take deep breaths slowly. Think of the things that makes you happy. Think of happy thoughts. Think of the happy memories you had in the past.
Look at your cousin and their sweetheart, teaching her long friend Payton meditation. Isn't that really beautiful and relaxing?
Yeah, Auntie Alicia. They have really grown up. I really wish I were that size if it weren't for those bullies in 4th grade.
Well, I wish that too. But nonetheless, let's let her live her dream to be strong and proud.
Yes, Auntie.
So Katherine, where you're from?
I'm from Wilford Heights.
Cool. My friend Julie lives there.
You moved here.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's good that we're having some new students, but I'm kinda suspicious. I think she has problems with someone who was best friends with back then. I just think it's crazy.
So what did you think of our band groups?
I mean, I think you guys are really talented. I mean, as far as the technique though. But as far as entertaining, I don't think it's really entertaining.
So, a new girl comes in and she sits herself down at lunch. And she seems a little opinionated to say the least.
I think Calico Souls are fabulous girls in choir, unlike those Loded Fox witch bitches.
I think they are too, but I think Loded Fox group's harmonies are unique. Those girls blending the harmonies and sound beautiful.
What nickname does your family call you?
My dad calls me by a funny name, Crackhead Kathy, because the way I act.
Haha. Makes sense.
My dad calls me Crackhead Kathy because I was too loud, and I'm a spoiled brat admittingly.
Have you had any friends back at your old school?
Yeah. My ex-best friend Payton Peterson. I was bullied for my weight and Payton and this Leslie chick sided with them.
Katherine may have gone through hardships, but I don't believe the things she's saying about Payton and Leslie. I don't get her.
She must be saying stuff about my cousin.
I don't think Leslie having a career and a livelihood is relevant. What I personally want Stephanie to do is stick me to fill in and hear me sing. Leslie is becoming too good to be a rivalry of the group. I'm hoping to be a permanent member of Loded Fox.
Who's this Katherine Ackerman girl all about?
You never know what's coming out of her mouth. No matter how nice or mean.
She's not gonna work out with these girls. They're bad influences. No offense.
None taken.
I think it's cool to have a new girl in 10th grade. She's polite, but I think she has a problem.
She seemed to be jealous of Leslie and this Payton girl about something.
Alright chamber choir, pull out Hold Me Rock Me and we can start off auditions for these solos. Yes?
Mrs. Ballard, how do you really feel about students who don't necessarily agree with the way the new members went automatically becoming permanent members?
Why don't you just stop? All you want is drama here. Why don't we just go on with singing?
Okay, I know what you think. I wasn't talking to you, I was asking Mrs. Ballard.
Why are we bringing this up?
We are talking about new members.
I don't care.
You guys never once take into account that I have feelings too, ever.
Because everything out of your mouth is mean and hurtful.
You're just jealous that Stephanie has had a better season than Amber. It's all over social media.
Amber, don't listen to her. It's not all over social media. Trust me. She's a fool.
That's a lie. That's a flat-out lie.
You know what? Why don't we just focus on singing and get moved on to this, because this is not conducive to us.
This is what it's come down to, every freaking day. Thanks to that one, you're not allowed to speak, or look, at my friend.
I wasn't talking to either of you, I was talking to Mrs. Ballard.
Then don't speak when she's around.
And don't speak when Payton's around either. You must have a problem with her and Leslie.
You know, it just amazes me that I took Leslie's spot, and you say it's not even a real spot.
Katherine's not taking my spot. Her voice is very average.
I care about feelings.
So much that she has to tear down every person to make hers feel good.
I have not tore down people, Stephanie.
Yes, you do.
You're the one who tears down people
Alright, that's
every day.
enough.
You guys say crap about my weight all the time. Is that how you guys make me feel welcome?
You just made a bad impression. You shown who you really are. You shown us what's in your heart. You just made Amber cry. You must feel good about your fat self.
I don't know how you work with these students. Like, you all just keep pushing me from having a conversation when I'm trying to be respectful.
Well, you're not respectful because I'm not putting up with you following my cousin everywhere to tear her down, pick her apart, and find her weak spot in order to take Leslie's permanent spot for yourself. You ain't gonna fit in at all if you're gonna behave like that in your big fat body at 15.
Well, it's not my fault that your cousin is raped, fuck y'all.
How dare you? Do you know anything about my cousin? No.
I really hope to never, ever come across the girl again.
Bitch, is what she is. That's where she crossed the line.
It becomes insulting both to me and to my relatives, so enough's enough.
Good afternoon, staffs and students. I want to address briefly to those of you who were out in the hallway by the choir room during the incident. I want to sincerely apologize from Moonlight High School and myself.
These students are a bunch of fame whores. That's what they are.
That type of behavior is not tolerated. A 10th grader, Katherine Ackerman, is expelled for the rest of the year. Thank you very much.
If I do come back, these guys better watch out.
It's a shame that Katherine couldn't control her temper, and now she's gone. Because of that, Katherine gets dropped off of choir class, and Stephanie has taken Leslie back to Loded Fox.
Leslie and Rose, duet.
Leslie is still part of us, whether she hangs out with Rose and her other friends, or whether she wanted to be after befriending them, but she's here with us. That was good.
They're on.
Awesome.
It's great to rekindle our relationship, because we're all sisters, and she was one of our sisters. We've missed her. I always wanted a girl who's strong-willed and fights evil.
Moonlight Productions.